Hello, good morning. In this video, I will discuss with you the Ruby ledger. But before that, there are some important concepts which I suppose you should know. That is, number one, what is the pumping process? How many pumping process we use? And a second point is about a simple concept that is known as radiative transition and non-radiative transition. So let me show you one by one. So first point is about the pumping processes. How many methods are available? Number one is optical pumping. Optical pumping generally we use in Ruby ledger, and this is related to the radiation. Right? Radiation means light. So here the luminous energy is supplied to the medium. Medium is lasing medium, right? From which we observe the laser light, and this is responsible for the population inversion. So in case of laser, they have told light source in the form of short flashes. So xenon flash lamp we use, and from that we observe short flashes. Second method is of electric discharge. You may be aware about the cathode ray tube, or in +1 you have seen discharge tube. Right, so what happens in that, there is a cathode and on the other side there is anode. You provide high potential to them, and as a result what happens, electron basically eject from this side, and with respect to the potential they get the kinetic energy. The kinetic energy of the electron depends on the potential you provide. If potential is higher, it means kinetic energy will be higher. So this is one of the method, and by this method electron strike with the atom, right? So these electrons are accelerated electrons. So this method is known as electric discharge method. The third point is inelastic atom collision. Inelastic atom collision is the same process. As you know that electric discharge, one type of atoms are raised to their excited state. The process is that you have these electrons and this is one atom. As a result, what happens, this okay, so I was telling you about the inelastic atom collision, and here you have seen that this by this way one atom get excited. Now the second point, now this excited atom will transfer their energy to the second atom which is in ground state, right? And by this way this atom will excite. This process basically is known as the inelastic atom collision. And the fourth one is the direct conversion. Direct conversion is, as you know, we use in LEDs. LEDs basically what happens, we provide the forward biasing and that current, and here this the direct conversion of the electrical energy into the radiant energy. How much energy basically you are, and this is number 6, that is the chemical reaction. So energy comes from chemical reaction without any other external source. You may be aware about the thermal energy. So in chemical reaction basically thermal energy release, and that energy is helpful to excite the other molecules. So that concept we use in CO2 ledger. And the next point is about the component. These are three. Number one, the pump. Number two, the laser medium, and the number three is the resonator. These three components are important to construct any laser. So what the pumping process you have used, what the laser medium you have used, and the important what type of resonator is considered into that. Right, so the pumping process in Ruby ledger, as you know, the optical pumping, in helium neon laser we use the electric discharge pumping. These are the method, so you can get the idea, right? Next point is about the 2 energy level, 3 energy level, and 4 energy level, as you may be aware about it. The next and important question is that what do you mean by the radiative transition and non-radiative transition? So radiative transition is that basically in which you observe the emission of the photon, and non-radiative transition is that in which basically the excited atom collide with the wall, right? So in 2 energy level you can see here This is the initial state and this is the final, and as a result this photon emit in random direction. This is the case of the stimulated emission. Here you can see the interaction between the excited state and this photon. This is electromagnetic interaction, and in 3 energy level you can see here, if the lifetime is small, that is of the order 10⁻⁻8 second, this will be fast radiative transition. And here from this metastable state to the ground state you observe the slow transition. So all these points I have discussed earlier, and now we just focus on the concept.